Consider the sentence, "The animal crossed the street because it was tired." To understand the word it, you need to connect it with animal, even though several words appear between them. This kind of connection is easy for humans, but it was difficult for earlier AI systems. Transformers changed this by giving AI a better way to study relationships inside a sequence. A sequence is any ordered collection of information, words in a sentence, sounds in a recording, pixels in an image, or events in a video. Order matters because changing the order can change the meaning. Older AI models processed sequences one step at a time, which made it difficult to connect information that was far apart. One early approach was the recurrent neural network, or RUN, and RUN reads the first word, creates a small memory, then reads the next word and updates that memory. It continues in order until it reaches the end. The final memory is expected to contain enough information about the entire sentence. The problem is that one small memory must carry information through every step. As the sentence becomes longer, older details can become weaker or disappear. This is called the long-term dependency problem. And RUN may understand nearby words well, but it can struggle to connect words separated by a long sentence. Long short-term memory networks, or LSTMs, improve this situation. They added gates that decide what information to keep, what to remove, and what to pass forward. LSTMs can remember important information for longer, but they still process one step after another. Their memory became better, but the basic limitation remains. Sequential processing also makes training slow. The model must finish processing one word before it can process the next word. This prevents efficient use of modern GPUs, which are designed to perform many calculations simultaneously. As datasets and sentences became larger, this step-by-step design became a serious bottleneck. The transformer introduced a different idea. Instead of forcing information through one narrow memory, let every word directly examine the other words. This mechanism is called attention. A word can decide which parts of the sequence are important, even when those parts are very far away. For example, in the sentence, "The scientist placed the glass on the table because it was fragile," the word "it" should connect strongly to glass. Attention creates these connections mathematically. It gives each word a different level of focus toward the other words in the sequence. This is called self-attention because the sequence pays attention to itself. Every token looks at the other tokens and calculates how relevant they are. Instead of one memory moving through the sentence, the model creates a complete network of relationships for that particular input. Self-attention uses three mathematical representations: a query, key, and a value. A query asks, "What information am I looking for?" A key describes what each token contains. A value is the information that can be passed forward if the model decides that token is relevant. The model compares one token's query with every other token's key. Similarity is measured using a mathematical operation called the dot product. A high score means two tokens may be relevant to each other. A low score means their connection is less important for the current calculation. These scores are passed through a softmax function. Softmax converts the scores into weights that add up to 1. The model then uses those weights to combine the value information from all tokens. The result is a new representation that contains both the token itself and the context around it. Attention is not fixed. The same word can focus on different words depending on the sentence. In one sentence, bank may connect to river. In another, it may connect to money. The surrounding context changes the attention weights, allowing the model to represent meaning more flexibly. Transformers also use multiple attention heads. Each head can learn to focus on a different kind of relationship. One head may track grammar, another may connect names with actions, and another may follow long-distance references. The outputs from these heads are combined into a richer representation. Attention alone does not automatically understand word order. The words "dog bites man" and "man bites dog" contain the same words but have different meanings. Transformers solve this with positional information, which tells the model where each token appears in the sequence. The major advantage is parallel processing. During training, The transformer can compare many tokens at the same time instead of waiting for one token to finish before starting the next. This allows GPUs to process huge amounts of text efficiently and makes training much faster than traditional recurrent models. A transformer usually contains repeated blocks. Each block includes self-attention, feed-forward network, residual connections, and normalization. Attention mixes information between tokens. The feed-forward network processes each token more deeply. Residual connections help information and gradients move through many layers. The original transformer used an encoder and a decoder. The encoder reads the input, while the decoder produces the output. This design worked especially well for translation. Later models adapted the architecture. BERT mainly uses an encoder, while GPT mainly uses a decoder that predicts the next token. GPT-style models are trained by hiding the future and asking the model to predict the next token. To succeed, the model must learn grammar, facts, writing patterns, and relationships between ideas. It is not memorizing one answer for every question. It is learning probability patterns across enormous collections of examples. Because transformers process relationships efficiently and scale well, they expanded beyond language. Similar ideas now appear in image generation, speech recognition, video analysis, biology, robotics, and scientific research. The same basic principle remains. Represent information as tokens, compare their relationships, and update each representation using context. Transformers did not make AI human. They made it better at connecting information across long sequences and training on massive datasets. Their breakthrough was not one magical equation, but a new way to organize computation. By replacing a narrow step-by-step memory with flexible attention, transformers changed how machines process language, images, sound, and knowledge. Transformers changed AI by giving every piece of information access to the context around it. Attention helps models connect distant relationships. Parallel processing makes training faster, and scale turns those capabilities into powerful systems. They still have limits, but this architecture became the foundation of modern AI. If this explanation helped, subscribe for more visual breakdowns of mathematics and technology.